Gameplay. Now when it came to the games, Youmu had one perk that was different from the other girls. Since Youmu is half phantom, half human, she's able to utilize her phantom half to battle. As mentioned during part 1, it's able to shoot Damaku and turn into a clone, which we'll show later. Her speed is also something to be noted. In Imperishable, her speed was the same as Marissa, who was the fastest human at the time. In Phantasmagoria, her normal speed was the same as Marissa, and they were both one of the higher speed characters in the game, only losing to Aya. In 10 Desires, her last playable appearance, I did the speed test like I did with Reimu and Marissa to see if she still holds up to Marissa. Let me show you the results. So it looks like in this game, Marissa is the fastest while Youmu is the same as the other girls. Let's talk about how she functioned in her particular games, starting with Imperishable. In Imperishable, she has Yuyuko as her partner. Her shot is Bizarreness of 6 Realms. Her spell card is Human Sign / of the Present. And her last spell is Obsessor / of the Eternity. Last spells are triggered when you're hit and you activate a bomb immediately after. Your partner then comes up with a stronger bomb which costs 2 bombs, so if Youmu gets hit, Yuyuko comes in and uses her last spell, Deadly Butterfly Everlast Nap. If Yuyuko gets hit, Youmu activates Obsessor / of the Eternity. Like explained in the power / ability sections, Youmu utilizes her phantom half to shoot Damaku. Wherever Youmu travels, it'll shoot in the opposite direction. It can be good or bad depending on how you use it. The last unique trait about Youmu in this game was that her human side of the meter was half size compared to the other girls, meaning it took her less time to fill up the meter, which meant more uptime in gathering time points. In Phantasmagoria, she has 4 charge shots and an EX charge. Her charge 1 shot is Hesitation Cutting Sword. The unique thing about this is that it can cut bullets. Charge it correctly and you'll be able to get out of tight situations. Her charge 2 shot is Hesitation Sign, Sword if Binding Desires. Bullets come from the top and rain down on you. Her charge 3 shot is Hesitation Sign, Sword if Binding Desires. The difference is that the bullets are more compact and the small bullets are now knives. Her charge 4 shot is Hesitation Sign, Half Body Disillusion. She sends a bunch of bullets and you just gotta be ready to dodge them. Her EX charge is Irresolute Soul. EX charge are abilities that happen to your opponent's screen that usually tries to put them in a disadvantage. Youmu places black blobs on the opponent's screen, and if you touch them, you lose a bit of life. Do your best to avoid it as it'll disappear in 5 seconds. In 10 Desires, her attack type is Fierce Attacking EI type. Her unfocused shot is Sword Slash. Her focus is Keika Fuzan, and it's probably the most unique shot type ever in the series. When charging, Youmu doesn't shoot bullets, which is unusual. The trade-off is once it's fully charged, it'll unleash some big sword slashes, annihilating anything in sight. It does huge damage since you're not shooting anything during the charge time. It does have a limited range compared to other shots since it doesn't reach the full screen unless you position yourself closer up. So it plays well if you're confident in your grazing and dodging skills. Her spell card is Void Slash, clearing the 6th sense. It's pretty much your charge ability on steroids. Her special ability is just the ability to use the charge Sword Slash. Let's talk about how Youmu works in the fighting spin-offs, as the games were her first playable appearance. Much like her personality, Youmu is a straightforward character. Her game plan revolves around forcing the opponent to the corner and getting into her powerful pressure game. To help her accomplish this task, she has tremendous speed, slow moving projectiles, and high priority normals. Youmu is a high execution character that requires a good understanding of her mix-up options and when to use them. She has a unique mechanic in which her ghostly half falls behind her at all times and is able to shoot bullets or be shot as a bullet. For her pros, she's got very fast dash speed, great corner pressure game, able to push opponents into corners easily, powerful, easy to confirm spell cards, small hurt box, simple combos that can also do great damage. Many of her best skills are her default ones. When it comes to the cons, however, she's got poor bullets, susceptible to zoning, small range, limited approach options, few anti-air options, difficulty with moving precisely over short distance, like playing the shoot 'em ups without focused movement. Some more notable stuff when it comes to Youmu is that her dash is not continuous. This means that at the end of her dash, she no longer counts as grazing and must block or be hit by any projectiles near her. Youmu has the most expensive, albeit fastest flight in the game, costing a bit of over 3.6 orbs for a mere 1 second of flying. She also has the largest turning radius for flight of all the characters with imperfect flight. This makes air dashing essential for Yomu's movement in order to conserve orbs. The last thing is that there is a 1 frame gap between the second and third hit of Yomu's Dao A that allows opponents to reversal out after the first 2 hits are blocked, either with a melee invulnerability special or a reversal super.
So Reimu? Marissa? I heard you two been grazing so much recently. You guys got so many points for grazing on the bullets. I just want to